Jesus, I'm tired. I tried to live like you. I tried to talk like you, forgive like you, love like you. I even tried to think like you. But somewhere along the way, I got lost. It's like the closer I try to get, the more distant I feel. And it hurts because I thought that following you would make me more like you. But instead, I just feel broken.
You've been trying so hard to look like me that you forgot to look at me. You confused imitation with intimacy, performance with presence. You wanted to prove your love when I only wanted to share mine.
But you said, follow me. So I did. I walked away from things I loved. I gave up parts of myself. I lost people, I lost peace, I even lost joy. And still, I kept saying, I'm doing this for you. So why do I feel like I'm walking alone? Why does it feel like you're watching me from a distance instead of walking beside me?
Because you started running ahead of me. You built an image of who you thought I wanted you to be, and when you couldn't keep it up, you called it failure. But I never asked you to become me. I asked you to be with me.
But isn't that the same thing? If I'm with you, shouldn't I be like you?
Being with me doesn't mean pretending to be me. You tried to copy my strength when I wanted to heal your weakness. You tried to love everyone perfectly, but you didn't let me love you completely. You tried to carry crosses that weren't yours to carry. You tried to save people I never told you to save. You tried to prove faith instead of living faith.
Then what do you want from me, Jesus? If not perfection, then what? Because I can't keep doing this. Every time I try to be better, I just end up feeling worse. I wake up every morning and pray, make me more like you. But by night, I'm begging for forgiveness because I failed again. I don't know what you want anymore.
I want you. Not the version of you that memorizes verses or hides mistakes. Not the one who smiles while breaking inside. Not the one who performs holiness for the world. I want the real you, tired, confused, human. The one who cries at night when nobody sees. That's the version I died for.
But that version is so weak, so messy. You wouldn't want that version.
That's the only version I came for. You think I didn't see Peter shaking in fear, or Mary crying in silence, or Thomas doubting even when I stood right in front of him? I didn't call them perfect. I called them mine.
I don't understand. All my life, I thought the goal was to become more like you, to be patient, pure, holy, blameless. Isn't that what you wanted?
What I want is your heart before your habits. Holiness without me becomes pride. Patience without my presence becomes exhaustion. Purity without love becomes religion. You tried to copy what I do, but missed who I am. And that's why you broke. Because trying to carry divinity in human strength will always crush you.
Then how do I stop? How do I stop trying so hard? I don't know who I am without the pressure to be like you. I feel guilty just thinking about not striving.
Then rest. Let go of the idea that your value depends on how well you perform. Let me love you in the mess. Let me be holy in you, even when you're not. You were never meant to earn me. You were meant to experience me.
So all this time, I've been chasing the wrong thing?
You've been chasing me, but through rules instead of relationship. You wanted transformation through effort. I offer it through surrender. You thought you needed to prove your faith. I just wanted you to trust my love.
But how can I trust what I can't feel? Sometimes it feels like I'm praying to the air.
I know, but faith isn't the feeling of my presence. Faith is choosing to stay even when you can't feel me. I'm not gone. I'm just teaching you to see me beyond emotions, beyond performance, beyond guilt.
I'm tired, Lord. I don't know if I can keep pretending that I'm okay.
Then stop pretending. I don't bless masks. I bless hearts, even cracked ones. Let me meet you in the breaking, not after it. You think the breaking disqualified you, but it's what opens you enough for me to enter.
So, you're not disappointed in me?
You tried to be like me, and it broke you. But that's where you finally found me.
Hold on a second. If you're hearing this right now, it's because something in your heart needs attention. I want to know, what's been the hardest thing for you right now? What's stopping you from moving forward with peace? Drop a comment below. I'm here to help you get through this.
Jesus, I don't know how to fix this. It feels like I've been running in circles, chasing some invisible version of you that I can never reach. Every sermon, every book, every post says, be more like Jesus. And I tried. I tried to speak kindly, even when I was angry. I tried to forgive, even when my heart was bleeding. I tried to believe, even when I felt abandoned. But the more I tried, the more fake I felt. I was performing goodness, not living it.
You were trying to earn a love that was already yours. You turned my grace into a goal, and your heart became a stage instead of a home. You thought I was keeping score. I never was. I was just waiting for you to rest in me.
Rest? I don't even know what that means anymore. If I stop pushing, if I stop trying to be better, won't I just become worse? Won't I disappoint you?
You've confused movement with growth. You think running faster means you're getting closer, but you can't run toward me when you already live inside my grace. You're not meant to earn peace. You're meant to breathe it in.
But Jesus, every time I fail, it feels like I let you down. I make promises to change, and then I break them. I tell you I'll never fall again, and then I find myself on my knees, begging for forgiveness. How can you still love me after so many times?
Because I never loved you for your consistency. I loved you for your sincerity. Every time you come back, I don't see failure. I see a heart that refuses to stop reaching. The enemy whispers, look at all your mistakes. But I whisper, look who you keep running to.
Sometimes I think you'd be happier with someone else. Someone stronger, more faithful, less complicated. Someone who breaks your heart every other day.
You think I didn't know who you were when I chose you? I saw every failure before you lived it. Every tear before it fell. Every prayer you'd whisper through guilt. And I said, mine. You can't disappoint a God who already saw your whole story. You can only keep letting me rewrite the ending.
But I don't feel worthy of that kind of love. It's easier to believe you love the world than to believe you love me.
That's because you still measure my love with human logic. You love based on value. I love based on creation. You say, I'll love when it's deserved. I say, I love because you exist. You think you need to fix yourself before coming to me, but I am the one who fixes the broken.
Then why does faith still feel heavy? Why does following you feel like pressure instead of peace?
Because you turned a relationship into a responsibility. You turned love into labor. I didn't call you to be a soldier carrying rules. I called you to be a child learning trust. You keep trying to prove that you're enough, but I was enough for you before you ever tried.
So you're saying I don't need to do anything? Just sit here and hope you fix everything?
I'm saying stop trying to earn what's already given. Obedience isn't about impressing me. It's about knowing me. You act like I'm standing far away, waiting for you to meet a standard. But I'm beside you, whispering, walk with me. You think I want perfection. I want partnership. You think I want your results. I want your heart.
But how do I live like that? How do I stop chasing and start resting?
Stop chasing me as an idea and start meeting me as a person. Stop rehearsing prayers and start having conversations. Stop trying to feel spiritual and start being honest. Talk to me when you're angry. Cry when you're tired. Laugh when you see beauty. That's what being like me truly means, not imitation, but communion.
It's strange. The more you talk, the lighter it feels. But part of me still wants to fix it, to clean up before I come close.
That's pride wearing guilt as a disguise. You think you're being humble by hiding your mess, but real humility is bringing me the mess. You're not holy because you hide your wounds. You're holy because you let me heal them.
Then all this time, I've been living for you instead of living with you.
Exactly. You tried to be a reflection of me, but forgot to stand in my light. You tried to carry a cross that was already carried. And when it broke you, you thought it meant you failed, but it meant you finally stopped pretending you were me.
So the breaking wasn't punishment.
No, it was an invitation. You broke because you were building faith on performance, not on presence. And I couldn't let that stand because it would have crushed you completely. So I allowed you to fall so you could finally rest in my arms instead of your effort.
Then I guess I don't need to prove anything anymore.
Not to me. You just need to stay. Let me walk with you instead of ahead of me. Let me teach you peace before progress. Let me be enough even when you're not.
I think I'm starting to understand. You never wanted me to become you. You just wanted me to belong to you.
And that, son, is the beginning of everything you've been trying to find.
Jesus, if what you're saying is true, then I've been spending years trying to impress a God who was already sitting with me in the living room. I wasted so much time trying to be worthy. What do I do with that now?
You redeem it. You don't throw it away. Every attempt, every prayer, every "I'll try again tomorrow." I saw it. You thought I was far, measuring. I was close, smiling. Not because you were perfect, but because you kept coming back. Love is not offended by weakness. My love runs toward it.
But I feel like I failed you. Like I took what you said, follow me, and I turned it into a prison. I made myself a slave to standards you didn't even place on me.
That's what religion without relationship does. It takes a father and turns him into a boss. It takes "come to me" and turns it into work for me. I didn't invite you into a company. I invited you into a family.
A family? Families let you be messy sometimes, don't they?
Families love you before you grow. They celebrate when you take one step, not shame you for not running yet. Why do you think I called my father Father in front of you? So you'd know what I was opening for you.
So I don't have to be the strong Christian all the time? I don't have to have all the answers? I can say, Jesus, I don't get it, and you won't leave?
You can say, Jesus, I'm lost. You can say, Jesus, I'm angry. You can say, Jesus, I don't feel you right now, and I will stay. Because I didn't promise you a life free from confusion. I promised you a presence that never leaves.
I always thought you only stayed close when I was doing well, when I was fasting, praying, worshiping, when I was on fire. But when I cooled off, I felt like you stepped back.
That was your guilt stepping in, not me stepping out. I don't love you on percentages. I don't say, I'll love him more when he's more spiritual. I am not changing. You are learning, and I'm patient with learners.
This makes me want to come closer, not run away, not hide. It actually makes me want to talk to you more.
That's because real grace doesn't make people lazy. It makes people honest. When you know I'm not going to reject you, you finally bring me the parts you were hiding. And those are the parts I wanted all along.
But what about being like you? Do I just stop trying? Do I just say, well, Jesus loves me anyway, and stay the same?
No, you still become like me, but now from the inside out, not outside in. You don't change to be loved. You change because you are loved. You don't forgive to get my approval. You forgive because you felt my forgiveness. You don't love people because you're strong. You love them because you remember what it felt like when I loved you in your lowest place.
So transformation still happens, but it starts with you, not with me.
Exactly. I am the vine, you are the branch. Branches don't strain to produce fruit, they just stay connected. You were trying to bear fruit without staying close. That's why you snapped.
That's exactly how it felt. Like snapping. Like I was stretching to be holy, and suddenly I just broke. I thought I was going backwards.
You weren't going backwards. You were finding your limit. And when you find your limit, you finally see my grace has none. You thought this is where God gives up on me. But I said this is where he will finally see I never give up.
I wish I had learned this sooner. I wish someone had told me Jesus doesn't need you to act like him. He wants you to walk with him.
Now you know. And now you can tell others. There are so many of my children burned out on trying to be perfect. They love me, but they think I'm hard to please. Tell them I'm not. Tell them I delight in every step, not just in the finished race.
What about the days I fall again? When I lose my temper, when I scroll what I shouldn't, when I don't pray, when I choose myself instead of you, do I just come back again?
Always. Come back again 1,000 times if you have to. Holiness is not never falling. It's never running away after you do. Keep returning. Keep talking. Keep letting me wash your feet. That's how hearts stay soft.
I was so afraid you'd get tired of me. Tired of the same sins, the same apologies, the same broken promises.
I don't get tired of hearts that keep knocking. Your shame gets tired. Your pride gets tired. But love doesn't. I am not like people. People say, "Again?" I say, "You came."
Then, Jesus, thank you for not leaving when I tried to replace you with religion, for not leaving when I tried to earn what you already gave, for not leaving when I tried to be you and couldn't.
I didn't leave because I love you. Not the future you, not the cleaned up you. You, today, right now. The version of you that thinks it should know better. The version of you that cries after pretending to be strong. The version of you that thought being broken disqualified you from me. That's the one I hold.
So, I don't have to be enough anymore.
No. You just have to be mine. Let me be enough. Let my strength be enough for the days you can't move. Let my love be enough for the days you don't like yourself. Let my grace be enough for the habits you're still breaking. You don't fix yourself to come to me. You come to me, and I keep fixing you.
This changes everything. It makes following you feel possible again. It makes me want you, not just want to look good for you.
That's the point. I don't want slaves of fear. I want friends of love. I don't want actors. I want sons and daughters. You tried to be a flawless disciple. I just wanted a close friend.
Then, Jesus, here I am. Not the strong one, not the holy one, not the always believing one, just me, tired, wanting you.
And here I am, not the distant judge, not the silent king, your Jesus, the one who stays, the one who holds, the one who makes broken things beautiful. Walk with me now, not to become worthy, but because you finally know you are loved.